Oh,
No!
wow.
What's Chadley doing here? No! No!
It's Chadley.
He put me through so much
Chadley.
torture. Oh, do you want to try
Have
my
you forgotten
mission?
me?
Whilst he gives you a
With those cute eyes.
fisting. Here we go. Oh, this is when they go out into
from
the
here,
map.
So we
Oh, this is
start
actual
from here,
playable.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
So we just opened the
that's
door.
seamless transition, by
So
the way.
this is the grassland area. So the
Very
guards
seamless.
have fled from Midgard and are going to the south of Midgard in the grassland area. And they're staying in a town in a place called Calm. But Shinra
Look at it, man.
have
Look
heard
at
that
it,
the
man.
Valanche are staying
Look at
there, so are
it.
attacked and are escaping from
Oh
Calm,
my
which
god.
is here. So in terms of the rebirth, game experience will start from here.
Oh.
The world map
It's so
characterizes
big.
is how we've showed. In the previous promotion, the reason why we show this was that meaning. So this is the field. Wow, wow, this is the field. Is this the field? What's this? So it's in this field that the world map, we have it as one space, and within that we have this grassland area and other areas, and within that area there's towns as well as dungeons that are in a seamless as a big world map. So it's like an open world. So it's like
It's
a very flexible
like an
free
open world.
So you're able to go through the lands which are connected, and you're able to feel directly the Final Fantasy Rebirth world. So if you actually live in this world, this is the kind of distance you have. So in this grassland area, it's only a part of this world area, and it's just a 2-kilometer area. So even if you explore this, it won't end.
It is so realistic. I was wondering how you're going to create this field, but we made it.
Oh, he's back.
But making it
Where did you
for the
disappear to?
fans waiting for the remake will not be satisfied, so we made this happen. Fantastic. These areas, you have all the areas surrounding all the planet that is so beyond description. You'd like to go everywhere.
Oh man, here we go.
Now they are ready to start.
Oh.
And in this title, you can go various places of the world map as well as change party members as you'd like. This time, I'd like to show you how you can switch various party members, and you can switch from the command pane. You don't have to use PHS. You don't need that one. PHS is not necessary. It's so modern. You can use smartphones to switch parties. And going back to the game, you can see the Billy's farm where we'd like to take a look at it. There
Yeah,
will be
we're looking at
encounters
just
with
under
enemies.
1,000 meters.
And in terms of distance, about 1 kilometer or so, you will be walking in that direction. So I'd like to give some explanation.
Bro.
Along the road, and in front of you, you can see some enemies in front of you. So we'd like to explain.
Oh yeah, they're about to
battle
whoop some cheeks.
system. This
Oh.
time, the battle
Oh.
system, we have a synergy system. There's a
Oh,
synergy
here comes.
ability and synergy
Oh.
skill. First, I'd like to say with
Jeez.
synergy skill. Crowd is utilizing the power from Aerith, and Tifa uses the power from the magical power from Aerith and try to conduct a combination attack in the air, and you can just guard or charge the attack. Or
Some bursts
combination
their-
attacks
their-
is
their
actions
stagger.
and technical. A synergy can be utilized. You do not have to use ATBs, so you can use this while
Just mess everything up, man. Like,
is filling
smack,
up.
smack, smack.
This is something different from
Yeah, I feel you in that one,
title.
man.
You can see more technical aspect of the battle. You do not have to wander around while the ATB
Just look at
fills
it,
up.
man,
Yes, you
mate.
use combination attacks. And the synergy skill, crowd Aerith combination, and Aerith Tifa combination was shown, but we have every combination of every party member for that synergy skill, so please learn every combination and synergy skills as you'd like. you picked various items on the field. Yes, there are so many items on the field, and some of you have played this on a trial, but there's a crafting or item transmutation system is adopted, and you can pick some dropped items from the enemies and gather
I mean,
various
I like you
items.
do.
And
I like how you do some
craft
crafting.
or transmute
Makes it
various
give it that
items.
little bit
You
more
can
of an
use
RPG
potion.
feel. You get what I'm saying?
By doing so, you can create various items, and when you become more mature, a defense gear or armor equipment, or you can reinstate your gears. And this can be used from the start to the end of the game. Please use this item transmutation or crafting function.
I saw like card game
It's
decks.
something
You're getting me
we saw in
excited
the
about
previous
card games.
titles at the time of Final Fantasy
My
V
community's
or
gonna
so.
hate me because
Many
I'll
people
spend
love
most of my
this kind
time playing card
That's
games.
True. Please pick everything on the field. And then I'd like to ask you to explore in the field. So there's so many wide field areas you can go down from here. Yes, from the hill.
It's like a little
And
jump.
also you can climb up to the hill and mountains. There are so many field actions prepared for this title. Oh, you can move very freely. Compared to the previous title, there's more flexibility in movement, and also this you can see some animals walking around. And also everybody loves this Shinra boxes. You can identify Shinra boxes. Everybody would like to slash off Shinra boxes, so please slash them off. In addition to that, as you
Oh, there's our little chocobo friend.
there's a very small chocobo, and you can follow the chocobo, and he says, "Please follow me," and we can see some signposts. And when you fix this signpost at the game, you can use this as a fast travel point. And from the world perspective, this chocobo will be very delighted to see it so cute. And after fixing signpost, you can create trust with this chocobo, and you can give some reaction to this chocobo. So cute. And depending on the area, the reactions may vary. So please try it. And you can use this as a fast travel point as well as these benches. Oh, fantastic benches. But this is different. Oh? Oh, he's using cushion. And in the world map, so the benches are so old and dirty, so you need to use cushions. I think Cloud would like to use cushions when he
Yeah,
wants to sit on the bench.
Gotta use this question. Gotta protect that keister, right, Cloud?
So you
Gotta protect your butt.
you like, and we'd like to show you Red 13, give you some explanation of Red 13. Red 13 is designed for the near-range attackers.
That spin attack.
Show various special moves close to enemies, and you can charge your ATB gauge to use a very powerful ATB. Excuse me. I'm going to use this. This is very powerful. It is a very useful move, Stardust Ray.
Wow.
Red 13 has another special one, that is the Vengeance Gauge. When you protect or guard the attacks of enemies, you can charge Vengeance gauge, and when you feel that, you can go into the Vengeance mode with the special abilities you can use in that state. It's not that Red 13 can just go into the enemy's attack, but also you can guard the attacks from enemies, then you can use very special mode Red 13, and you can do counter, and that is very refreshing. So Red 13 has been very differentiated from other characters, so please.
I mean, really different, which I don't mind. Very different is good.
Red 13, I'd like to play this character.
Kate Sif looks
we
great.
Did not use in the previous title, and many fans were complained about that. Finally, we can use Red 13, and you can swim in the river. You can swim in the river or in the ocean, maybe legendary the submarine material. Not just swimming, you can climb up ropes, or you can use wire hooks. There are so many
don't get me wrong, it's not.
So that
I'm sure it's not open world,
the various places of the world. You can
it
swim.
feels open world. That makes
You have
sense.
260 meters to the destination. The field is so big.
Like compared to It's so big.
Earlier, this is
Yeah, compared to Midgar, Midgar was very linear.
something you can
You're going
see
this way,
loud.
you're doing this. You can
Would
do
like
little
to
bits and
rent a
bobs.
chocobo
But
to the
this,
swamplands.
it just feels so different.
Swamplands. So I think you can tell
It's just
when
so
you play
open.
the original version. You can see. So we are going to Chocobo Ranch. We are going to Chocobo Ranch so that we can go to the swamplands. Everybody loves.
Yeah, it feels
Chocobo
like
Ranch.
15.
And
Final Fantasy
he's
15.
the Bill, Chocobo Bill. I will ignore him this time, but you can meet him here.
Such beautiful
Yes, just
chocobos,
to
honestly.
show a glimpse of him.
Absolutely beautiful chocobos.
Now we are here. And we here would like to rent Chocobo so that we can go to swamplands. And in this title, Chocobo offers the various characteristics. Some Chocobos can
Excuse me,
climb
I'm
up
so
a
sorry.
hill, or some Chocobo can fly in the sky, or some go over the water or sea at a very high speed. And you can use a Chocobo to go various places. That is one of the uniqueness of this title. And this Billy, Chocobo Billy, when you played the last title, you should remember a Chocobo some, but there are people owning Chocobo or farming Chocobo is something we try to be detailed about in this title, and this Chocobo Billy is very important character in this title. I see.
Oh, very important, you say. This is our friend Chocobo, Billy Boy.
And now we are now trying to rent the Chocobo, but we were asked to catch a Chocobo who went away from the ranch. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo. In the original version,
I remember the original
how
version.
we catch Chocobo.
I do remember. You get them gajo greens and you go on the little tracks and you get that really cool music. This one? No, not this one. This. No, not this one. You make me look silly. Stop it. Stop it. It's not that one. It's not that one. This one. Don't tell me saying banger. I mean, it's cool music until you're trying to catch the damn chocobo and you throw the greens at it and it's like wah, and it starts eating it and you're like, and you kill one enemy and then because your trigger finger fingers, you're like bam, and then you go whoosh and you slash a chocobo and he's like wah, then he starts going. You're like flipping heck whilst you're trying to get that amazing chocobo. Honestly, it was so fun. Basically, it's a banger. It's an absolute banger. Banger!
Yes, that reminded me. Yes, good memory. And in this title, how we are going to get Chocobo is something I'd like to show you and explain to you from now.
Do we still have to go out and get it?
And
Like to think, this is the Chocobo farm, right? The Chocobo farm, the one right before the swamp, and right before, well, I'm assuming before the Midgar Zolom. Here it is. Here's your chocobo farm in the original game. There's your chocobo farm in the original game. There it is, right there. Nip in, go talk, grab your stuff, and leave. As simple as that. The inside of this place is so detailed.
She's Kuloe, sister of Chocobo Billy. Now, after catching Chocobo, Chocobo Billy will tell you how to ride on the Chocobo. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo.
Do we still go out and
In
get
this
one?
title, as with the original version, you should follow track and footpoints. That is the almost.
Oh, do we
thing.
still go do it?
I remember that, yes. In the original version, that was some symbolic, but in this title, you can see the actual footprints here. It's so real.
Oh, you
You
still
should
do it,
follow
right.
and track these footprints of Chocobo. In the original version, we couldn't make it, but this is actually what's happening in the title. You should follow the Chocobo footprints in this manner, and as you walk in the world map, you can identify Chocobo footprints and you can trace them back so that you can move forward, and then you can meet a bunch of Chocobo groups.
In the original.
Oh yeah, there it is over there.
Chocobo. So let's go and capture Chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture Chocobo?
Oh, so
in
there's a
this
few
one?
of them.
Using a net? Using a net, right? So let's actually try it out.
Well, we're gonna trap it in the net. Come here, you little chocobo. You ain't going
So how
nowhere.
we're going to capture
Yeah.
Chocobo. In this one, it's a Stella's mini game for capturing the Chocobo. So in the Stella's mini code, so that Chocobo doesn't realize, we are very careful so that we don't.
We're gonna
have
jump in it,
ourselves
slap in a
the line of
headlock.
Chocobo. So this is the first time
Grab a headlock. Come here, chocobo. You're coming back to me to the stables.
Years, so we said that there are Chocobo with various capabilities, but it's coming to become more and more difficult. So when it becomes a rare Chocobo, it's going to be difficult. But even if you fail, you can retry.
A rare chocobo?
There's no penalty.
So there's still like
to make
different variants
a
of
lot of opportunities.
chocobos.
So you want to move when Chocobo's not looking. And where you see it over there is Pico, is the Chocobo you want to catch this time around. It's very careful. It's hiding.
Oh, look at that.
but
It's like, I
think
see
they
you,
will
boy.
realize it's very
I see you.
to detect. So in
I
those cases,
see your ass.
very
You ain't
cute,
catching
very
me.
cute,
You ain't
but
catching
staring at
me.
you, right? So in this case, you want to throw a stone. So
Oh, you're gonna throw a
you're
stone?
able
It's
to divert the field
have some of
during
that.
those times. So by throwing a stone, you're able to divert the field.
Oh,
so this is
you-
the opportunity. So during this
To
opportunity,
put
you
his.
go
Oh,
and
that's
you
it. That's it.
get
Put a
on,
headlock.
you get on.
That's it. Come here.
And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab. Chocobo feels a sense, and then you can become very close with Chocobo and be able to utilize Chocobo because you
Hopefully not
have
too
this
close.
bond, you'll have this trust relationship. Oh, and you can provide the Giza green. And as you explore the
Gazelle
world map,
green.
you
I've
will
said
be
Gazelle
utilizing
green
Chocobo
for
quite a lot,
for
not just
many
riding,
years.
but it has various parts. And you're able to customize various things, so you're able to customize the Chocobo and create your own Chocobo as you explore the world map.
Right out
So
of that butt.
cute. You feel like this sense of affinity. Red 13 seems to be very wary. So I think they
Exactly.
might be
I've said
feeling
guys.
something.
Well, Gazelle. I've said Gazelle green
So
for
Chocobo
as many
is a
years as I
bit
can remember.
hungry, so he's going to go back to the branch.
I tell you what,
So
though.
he's very
I'll tell you what's
happy.
going to be very interesting.
So he's come back.
When we finally find
So as you
out
just saw,
if
the word
Kate
is
Sith
bars, which
is
I think
called
we've been
Kate Sith,
conveyed.
like I've
So
called
going
him for
back to
absolutely 20 plus
Chocobo's
years,
branch,
or
going
Ketchi,
back to
like,
where you come
like some
is a
mad
bit
people
of
think
a
it's called.
troublesome. But for those places that you've visited
It's
before,
gonna be
you
interesting.
can
They've purposely not
register
revealed the
that
name
as a
yet, have they,
fast track.
properly?
So very fast action. So
I say
I
Kate
want you
Sith
to
still,
utilize this
all day.
fast track function. And
It's
over
be
there
so
you
weird going
see
catch sheep.
Chocobo already back in the ranch. Yes, Chocobo's back. This time, Chocobo wants to capture you, ride, and then you go to exploration. But this is the first Chocobo, so it's a tutorial. So this time
The
we
cats.
had the Chocobo to come back to the ranch to provide various lecture. So we're going to prepare, and so the green, old green Chocobo Green is saying, please wait. So utilizing this time, we want to showcase some of the elements of the
I've said Kate
exploration
says
of
for years
world
too.
map whilst we
It's like
wait for
Tidus
Chocobo
and
to finish
Tidus.
eating. So we're going to go out. And then...
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
wow.
What's Chadley doing here? No! No!
It's Chadley.
He put me through so much
Chadley.
torture. Oh, do you want to try
Have
my
you forgotten
mission?
me?
Whilst he gives you a
With those cute eyes.
fisting.
If you say,
Don't
I
look at
don't
me.
remember you,
Listen.
Chadley will sleep. But of course, we remember Chadley.
He's like a
And
young
of course,
man
all
now.
of you would remember Chadley.
He's like a
but
young
in
man.
the
Wait,
previous-
wait. How much time has passed? Because he looks older now. Like, wait, they did go through a portal to. Oh, I have no idea.
The combat intel we provided, and by accomplishing that, it came up with something. So Cloud was prompted, so said that Chadley said, I want to go to the world map. So he's
So
now
not been that
made
bad
his
with
research
Aerith,
to world map.
because it's good Aerith. She's good Aerith like everywhere. Kingdom Hearts a lot, so it wasn't that bad for me.
By
Just
exploring the
give them
world
Aerith to
map,
Aerith.
and from the knowledge that you've developed, you're able to develop the material.
Well, he's grown so
basically,
much.
He's saying that, let's cooperate together. So I think Chadley has a story.
Let's work
of
together.
his own.
Look at this. God, so it's a Chadley date. Isn't that a bit weird? hey kid, you want to come on a date? Oh yeah. You can play with my material and I'll play with yours. No, never mind. Never do that ever again.
Chadley has a story of his own. So he wants
He has a
to
story of his own.
This is a very important element to explore the world map. He's saying that Shinla, the old Remna Wave Tower, are in the world map that are not utilized, but by utilizing that, Chadley will be able to explore the world map.
It's a bit like Breath of the Wild when you have to activate those.
Activating various communication towers, able to expand the areas he is able to explore, and he's saying that let's expand
That's so
this world
awkward.
map.
Never do that again.
So it's a game to explore the world map, and that is his intention, and Cloud also follows on that too. So the Remna Wave Tower, we're going to initiate that. So he's saying it's very close by, over there.
Why can't he just go do
It's
it?
there. So it's
Yeah, it's like
better
Breath of
just
the
to
Wild.
go there yourself because it's so close. So the world is going to be in your hands. But the first, he's saying, let's do it together. So let's initiate the first one or activate the first one.
Activating combat mode.
So like
Sorry.
this. So Chadley
PTSD for
is
some
in the
people,
world
that
map.
is.
So we've given him a new uniform, like a Boy Scout costume. So as you
Bro.
can see, under the Remna Wave Tower, there's the activation terminal. So this is by putting in the module that was received earlier, the Remna Wave Tower will be
It literally
activated. So we've
feels
been very
like
careful with
Breath of the
mechanics
Wild
here.
with the Sheikah slate. And you
So
put it
this
in, and it's
has
like.
the fantasy elements and the light elements, which is the Final Fantasy VII. Wow, it's really good for my heart, I suppose. So by activating the Remna Wave Tower, the world map close to the Remna Wave Tower, you're able to detect, and Chadley knows where they want to explore or investigate. So like this.
It is like a world map, isn't it?
So Chadley's searching.
Like, this is just part of it. Like, you think, right, let's just think about this right now. Like, we've been on this demo now for about, what, 10, 15 minutes, maybe? And we did this when we played Remake. We've only just reached the Chocobo farm. Like, obviously, we left Calm. I'm assuming we left Calm. We just got to the Chocobo farm. We did a whole Chocobo thing. Now we're playing with Chadley or doing whatever with Chadley. And this is all before, like, going to fight this trying to not fight the Midgards on him, as you do. It's just like, it's just so much bigger. Yeah.
Investigating.
What's up, Marsh? How you doing,
And
pal?
then, as you can see, on the area maps, the area Chadley wants you to investigate will appear.
Oh, so
And
Charlie wants you to
by
investigate
initiating these
things.
requests and executing that, you're able to develop various materia, which is the objective cloud and Chadley. So currently we're going to activate the Remno wave, and we've done some analysis. So let us develop one materia. So let us develop a materia. So you're able to develop various materia, but from where you want to develop, the user is able to choose. So there's various things. So you're able to develop and select the one that you want to use.
Work won't let me book a month off for
like
tried.
this. So there are
What's
various
this?
material you've never come across.
So
Oh, very
good.
interesting. Noda-san loves materia. I love materia. So Charlie's request, there were a couple. So let us try one.
So is this like
So it's
look how
around
many
800 meters
like
difference.
look how
So
many
from
like
farm to
side quests have
Chocobo
appeared on
Ranch,
the
it was
map.
1 kilometer, so I think it's roughly the same distance. But now Chocobo's ready. We're going to ride on Chocobo and see how convenient Chocobo is. Okay, we're going to ride and Chocobo and go to the place, go to our destination. That one, that Pico, right? Pico is ready. So we're going to whistle. Oh, Pico's come. So red 13 too. So that's red 13, right?
The fact that Red
They're
13
riding.
is still sat
Red
on
13's riding.
Red 13's
Wow.
riding.
So as you can see, Chocobo's running. Sometimes Chocobo realizes, detects something. So from the smell, if you smell, the wild rabbit has
Yeah,
the
it's a bit
tendency
like
of digging
FF9 with
or
the Chocobo Hot
putting
and
something
Cold, which I loved.
underground.
In FF was it FF9 with Chocobo Hot and Cold?
So if Chocobo makes a response, I want you to proactively use Chocobo. So Chocobo, you don't want to capture a wild
Look at the map,
rabbit.
it's just
So
tiny.
very
Yeah,
cute, huh?
that's what I'm on about. Like it's is that a Mog house?
That's the Moogle house. Moogle
Ah,
house.
we've got
Did you
Moogle
realize?
houses.
It's Moogle house. I loved Gold Saucer, so I don't have time, so we have to skip
No,
here.
no. You do have time.
they give
No,
you
no,
a
no,
bit
no,
of
no,
a medal,
no, no,
right?
no, no. You do have
So
time.
as
Go
we
back.
proceed, very quick. And this time, the combat request of Chadley will be conducting, but normally there are various like mini games and the story
Oh, look
to
how big it
analyze
is.
and to be able to solve the mystery.
Imagine
it's really
walking
fast,
here.
But due to time,
Now, if you're
constraints
walking here, it's
around,
gonna take a
we will
while.
be explaining the one with the combat. So we've arrived.
Yeah.
Chocobo is very helpful.
Like the one of the things with open worlds that really worry me. Use Pokemon. I think Legends of Arceus was it that one? It's so empty. And what you don't want is an open world to be empty. Just you want it to have not too much stuff in there,
It's
but
like
enough.
explanation at the zoo. So it's like audio guide. And it's not the key tips for combat. The world map content of Chatterley is not something that you let players to grow and increase levels, but rather we wanted to create a story behind all of the elements in the world. It's not that you are just fighting and defeating enemies, but I'd like you to know the details about each monster and how they live.
Yo,
That is
this
something
like
we
this
created in
Pokedex-like
content,
thing,
and then you can come up.
you know?
So it's
Oh,
like
parry. Bro, I'm gonna master that parry. I'm gonna master the absolute crap out of that
You
parry.
can see very strong monsters, and a trial play you can battle with this
Like
monster,
that
which usually both
elephant
ahead,
dunk or
or you
elephant,
kill the big
whatever.
IVs
He's gonna come me with his big
They are
thing,
so
and I'm gonna
strong,
parry it,
powerful.
parry the shit out of it.
And here I'd like to talk about synergy ability. Is different from synergy skills.
I like that they
You
call
should
it
charge
heat.
the gauge and consume the gauge
Then
to
in the stagger
use
bar,
the
they call it heat, and I quite
synergy
like
ability.
that.
How you can charge the synergy gauge? When you consume ATB gauge, then you can charge the synergy gauge. So when you use ATB more and more, then you can increase and charge synergy gauge.
Oh,
So you should consume
Aerith!
ATB gauge. And by doing so, you
Oh.
can use the synergy ability. And then if you'd like to show the synergy ability between Cloud and Red 13, and then you need to increase the synergy gauge of both characters, Cloud and Red 13. So I should switch characters and increase the gauge. So switching characters would lead to better battles. That is something we'd like to
Let me just
highlight.
take this
You should
call.
not use just one character, but you'd like
So
to
this-
charge synergy gauge, switching characters, and then you can use move to
Let's go back.
is
Here we go.
something we'd like to highlight. You should not use just one character, but you'd like to charge synergy.
So this is the
gauge,
thing,
switching
don't get
characters,
me wrong,
and
I need
then
to
you
give
can use
Final
move.
Fantasy
In the previous
16
title,
more
you
of a
can just use
chance.
Cloud only,
But
but in this title, you can use
I
various characters.
really,
and
really,
in
really,
doing so, you can
I'm a big
utilize
fan of
synergy ability,
using
which will be
multiple people
good
within a
for
party
playing this game.
rather
You
than
can
one
see
person
the
within a
gauge
party.
is charged and is on the increase.
Yeah, it's not me hating on
And I'd like
FF16.
to release
Just saying.
the synergy ability.
Like,
They are
Final
so
Fantasy, you always
strong, we
control
see
different
the life
party
point
members.
80 is on the
FF15 you only use
decrease. I
one,
think you should
which is a
kill
bit.
yourself.
I like to
Yes,
switch between
let
people,
us
especially when they
sure
all do different things.
ourselves to be ready, and after this attack, we'd like to use the synergy ability.
Oh gosh,
Now,
that parry,
so
man.
invincible.
That parry.
Aerith is creating magic. Yes, okay. Then chain ability. This is a synergy ability, and we are going to use a savage assault.
Bloody hell! My gosh,
So cool.
that was so good.
This is
so good.
Cool. Yes, this special move, synergy.
Gosh, I can't
so
wait.
fantastic.
Like,
And each
February is
character
so long
offers
away.
various
Yeah,
synergy abilities, so please
it's just so
learn
far
them
away, man.
and use them to the extent possible. There's every combination.
Oh, so
every
you actually-
character, right? Yes, that is
As
correct.
you walk across the map, you actually uncover the map. Man, where's the original Final Fantasy VII map? Yeah, because the Chocobo farm is here. Midgar's there, Calm's there. Chocobo farm is here, and you could like run between each one in like 10 seconds, flat, easy. Like,
And you can see the map is so big, so large. There are so many unexplored areas. And this time, some of you may know, you can play a mercenary
Oh, what
quest.
was that?
Mercenary quest. There are so many people in need. You can start quest when you.
oh
go
my
to
God, is this
cities,
Calm?
You can start various quests.
Oh
You can see some
my
green icons
gosh.
on top of some of the.
Oh my gosh, look at
And
this.
then you can talk to them, and they will ask some quests to you.
I love the little map in the
And
top
this
corner, by the way.
one is the governor of Calm. There's a
Oh my goodness.
Calm, but
Wow.
Mako from
What a
Final Fantasy.
difference.
Don't worry, but I will ignore him because I don't have time.
Oh
This is
my
Calm.
freaking
As
God.
you can see, this is Calm. Calm.
It's it's so alive. Like, oh man, it's just so alive. You walk in, there's like a few people to talk to. You go in a few houses, this and the other, but it's so alive. Like, it gives me FF14 vibes. You know, when you go into like a town or a city, and it's just so alive. There's people everywhere, and oh my gosh.
Fantastic. You can see so many people living here. And as you are walking around in the city, it's difficult to identify who's in need. It's cumbersome for some people. And in this world, you have very nice functions. You don't have to go around. There's a notice board at the city where people will give notice on quests. So
Oh my
as
word.
you can see this.
Hi, little job board.
This is the notice board. When you see notice board, you can see some quests or requests on the board. So
I
from
am so
here,
excited.
You can start quests.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
helpful.
Oh, I'm like a kid
just an
right now.
example.
Like,
I'd
you don't
like
realize
to
my
pick
Christmas is gonna be
this
February
one
next
that
year.
is Livestock Spain. This is the quest. You can start initiating the quest, or you can do several tasks in parallel as you move forward in the story. It's not that the
Oh, man.
tasks would be discontinued, just continuously receive quest as many as possible, and you can complete tasks as you'd like. I see. Now, in this quest, as time's limited, I'm going to use fast travel, where I've never visited, but you need to go to that place to use fast travel in the original game. And this is
I don't know if
the
I will use
person
fast travel as
using
much as I
me
think I will.
and the client. In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about these characters, or they make some requests to solve problems with them. So by finishing various quests, you can learn many things about this world. So in the original, I skipped or I went through without doing anything. But no, is the first place you go to in this title, so you can do many things, not just characters.
Let's show me what
Together with
the
Cloud,
map
there's
looks like as well.
some character playing the major role in this quest. Red 13 is with Cloud. So Cloud plus someone from your party will play personally, and by doing so you can build trust and better relations with Cloud, and you can imagine how that will play out in the later part of the game. And then the livestock was attacked by some monsters, and Cloud was asked to do some investigation.
Like, they're just so much like just like the Midgar version of the game remake.
So in a hurry, he's
They've
like,
just so
"I'm
much
a dog
like expanded
chasing
upon the
sheep."
story that we
He's
already know and
so
love.
motivated. And when you look into this place, you can see the
I
story.
mean, you can kind of
will
hear
unfold.
the music in the background. Like, the soundtrack is one of the absolute best things I'm looking forward to in this game.
Red 13 says it's been
The
several
remake one
days
made me
since
come to tears so many times
the
because of how
enemy attacked
beautiful
here.
the music
He's
was.
so demotivated after finding that out. And
I
Cloud
remember,
says
and some of you
that we
guys
should rely
remember,
on
the
Chocobo.
time
And
where
Chocobo in this
the
world has
plate
very
got
good sense of
dropped in
smell.
remake and they had that
Yeah,
music, and I
better
just
than Red
sat
13.
here for like must have
Not
felt like
just
6 to 10
wandering
minutes, just
around the
like
world
so
map,
sad.
Also, there are so many
Because
quests
just
and
heartbreaking, even though you knew it was
with
coming.
Chocobos and Red 13.
Hey Mark,
does
how you doing,
not
pal?
like Chocobo will overtake his ability, but when you scent on the Chocobo, then you can track the scent path. Red 13 says, well, I can track this out.
They're just so
Red
much, isn't
13
they?
is try to compete against Chocobo.
So we've got
But when
banter
you
between
lost
Red
track
13 and the
of scent,
Chocobos.
then you can smell again so that you can see the route of the
Oh
scent. And
man,
when you
yeah.
follow this,
Oh man,
how
yeah.
long you can move to the next phases.
Enjoy that hot tub, baby. I can't wait for that scene as well. Wait.
Chocobos
Oh no,
very
they took out the hot
important,
tub
not
scene,
just
didn't they?
wandering around
They
the
did.
map, but also various quests in the title. And this is how it works.
No,
30
don't
minutes
stop
have
there.
passed. So fantastic, and from this and onwards, please play it by